Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing on Saturday, January 17th? Holy cow, folks. January 2009. Back again, folks. Let's talk a little what else can I say? I mean, right now, you see a bunch of teams right now just hanging on for their dear lives to make the playoffs. Sometimes, in the game of the NHL, we you love to watch, you love to play. I think nowadays, the way the league is going, it's going more fast. It's more faster league. If you're a slow player, it's going to hurt you. But if you're a fast player, it's going to help you. If you're small and a fast player in AHL nowadays, it's going to help you. And I feel when you look at the teams such as the Phoenix Coyotes right now, they're playing great hockey. Look at the New Jersey Devils. They're better than ever, even though they don't have Martin Brodeur until March. He's out for about 4 or 5 months, and he'll be back in March, hopefully, for that team. But Scott Clemmensen has been playing some great hockey. You look at the great goaltending across the league. You look at the Boston Bruins, probably one of the most surprised teams I've ever seen play the game of hockey. I am just surprised. I'm proud of what Boston's done. I'm proud of what Claude Julien's done. I think he might get some notice for Coach of the Year, and I think he will get Coach of the Year because, as far as I'm concerned, if you can turn a team that was basically terrible, and I felt they were just terrible, from the organization, from the upper management and down, they were a terrible team. And he's managed to turn that team around. I am just surprised, and that's pretty amazing of what they've done. I'm proud of that team. And you know what? Sometimes, credit's never given to a team that's done great. Let me tell you one player on that team that's played unbelievable. Milan Lucic, a BC boy, Vancouver-born. Milan Lucic has really redefined the power forward. Now here's a guy that can fight, he can score, he can set up plays, make big hits. He's intimidating, he's a big guy, he reminds you of Cam Neely, and he's getting some good tutoring from Cam Neely, the vice president of the Boston Bruins. And it's an amazing thing to know that a young guy like that has really made an impact. He wasn't a number one pick, I think he got picked like 23rd overall by the Boston Bruins. And I tell you right now, he's been nothing but a gem for this team. Milan Lucic. And another guy that was drafted by this team a couple years ago, 2005, was Philip Kessel. Philip Kessel's really he's come into his own. He reminds you a lot of Jeremy Roenick in his younger days when he was scoring lots of 100-point seasons. And boy, he can skate, man. A good passer of the puck, a great player. Sometimes you don't find those type of players anymore, but when you do, you're finding something good. And for one, Philip Kessel has done it all this year, folks. And it's an amazing feeling to know when you do something good, good things happen to you. And for one, he's been staying healthy. He's beat one of the toughest diseases on the planet, cancer. And he's come back. He's become a great player on the team, a great person in the community, helping some charities out that the type of cancer he had. I tell you right now, this guy is the man, as far as I'm concerned, in the league. Now you look at the San Jose Sharks. Here's a team that went out in the offseason, acquired Rob Blake, acquired Dan Boyle, and boy, their chances of winning a cup went tenfold. The one thing I've always wondered about the San Jose Sharks was depth goal scoring. For the first time, I can actually say they're getting some depth goal scoring. Okay, tell you the players that really surprised me this year, folks, has to be Setoguchi. Devin Setoguchi is having a year to remember. The guy has 12 goals. He's unbelievable on the power play. I think he has like 3 power play goals. He's great on the penalty kill. And another great player, young player they're developing, is what's the guy? It's hilarious. Oh my goodness. Well, okay, they got Klo. He's another guy that's really developed and become good. The great young players on San Jose have really stepped it up this year, folks. And I've been really proud of these guys. They've done a lot. But they've done what I can say? They've done a great lot. for the San Jose Sharks. Giving Joe Thornton, Jonathan Chichu, take some pressure off those guys. Even Patrick Marleau has been playing great hockey ever since they got rid of Ron Wilson. I mean, they brought in a new coach, Todd McLennan, and he's worked miracles on his team. This is his first year ever as a head coach. He's been an assistant coach for so many years in Detroit, but he brings all his experience, brings all his knowledge, brings a lot of stuff to the San Jose Shark team. You know, opens it up. He's not so hard on the players. He understands what the players are going through. You know what? I want to know something's cool about Mr. McLennan. Him and Patrick Marleau come from the same part of Saskatchewan. And that's a cool thing, too. So they got a little bit of history there. So chemistry can always find each other in the future. And I feel with San Jose, they look so good right now. I think the one thing I'm going to be afraid for that team in the playoffs is if they play the Edmonton Oilers. I feel the Edmonton Oilers could upset the San Jose Sharks in a 7-game series because of Dwayne Roloson. I think with Dwayne Roloson, here's a guy that can steal you a series when he's feeling good. And that's why you watch out for Edmonton. They're starting to pick it up. Gilbert Brulé is starting to get his career back up and running. I've always believed in Gilbert Brulé, the former Vancouver Giants forward superstar. He's really got to get his game going, help this team out, this Edmonton Oilers team out. And another player has been playing outstanding since he's been called up has been Kyle Brodziak, especially with the injury situation in Edmonton. It's been unbelievable. He's been playing unbelievable hockey of late, and I'm proud of these guys. They've all been playing good. And tonight we got a couple great matchups in the NHL. It's going to be pretty good. Hockey Night in Canada hasn't got better. There's about 12 games, 15 games on tonight across the league. There's going to be a bunch of good games on television. I think it's going to be great, man. The NHL is getting better every year. I mean, it's sad to hear that Phoenix Coyotes are in some bad trouble right now. So is the Tampa Bay Lightning. They might have to get rid of Vincent Lecavalier. Well, what I'm hearing, it's Montreal, but this is a rumor I'm going to throw out here. I feel with the Edmonton Oilers, I feel they'll make a blockbuster deal at the trade deadline at the last minute to get Vincent Lecavalier and I believe maybe Gary Roberts for a package of young players and maybe a #1 pick. So we'll see what happens, folks. This is Mark Spencer for the NHL. Well, for the NHL review,